Hbar holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Let's waste no more time and analyze and look at what's happening with Hbar and of course what we could be expecting. Looking across the board, obviously, we are getting out of the weekend. Usually we do tend to see a little bit of choppy levels during the weekend due to the fact that CME futures are closed, but overall, in a grand scheme of things, things are looking amazing for the crypto markets. Yes, we have seen a little bit of a minor pullback for Hbar, about 1.4% in both Bitcoin and USD comparative. Nothing too crazy. Priced at 20.8 cents, and also the valuation at $8.8 billion, which again is amazing to see, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $270.1 million, but 270.9 million, not one. So apologies on that. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the Bitcoin dominance here, guys, and if you're looking at the index here, index has seen a little bit of an uptick over the last few hours, and then you can see this for yourself. It is once again pulling down, so giving altcoins once again more of a push, to head towards the upside. As far as BTC is concerned, nothing too crazy for Bitcoin. In terms of volatility, it has decreased, because if you're looking at it since we have broken out, you can see this for yourself on May 9th. Nice gradual increase, but pretty much after we touch that 105k level, we have been consolidating, like multiple different retests at the $105,000. Obviously haven't really broken out of here, but I think this week is massive, because we're hearing some big news coming out of Donald Trump, stating that there's going to be some negotiations that are happening with China regarding the trade talks. And of course, I think if it is something that is officially set in stone, I think this will have a positive impact on the crypto markets as well as the traditional markets, and we could see a breakout imminent. So far so good. Like what I'm seeing here, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, looking amazing. Dominance still checks all the boxes, even though in a grand scheme of things, 63% dominance is still really, really high. Obviously, if we're comparing it to where we were at the beginning of the year, but it has been decreasing, which again is something that we shouldn't really be forgetting. But if you're looking at Hbar here, still having a hard time breaking out of the 78.6 fib zone into the 61 point, and you can see this for yourself. I'm showing you guys a bigger picture, but in order to make everything more easier to understand, we will take a look at the hourly time frame. So look at this for yourself. We retested that at the neckline a few hours ago. Obviously saw a rejection. This is the level that I was speaking to you guys about, such an important level. I did tell you guys, if you watch my videos over the last few days, I give you guys Hbar updates on a daily basis. I was talking about, we are, expecting a little bit of a rejection at that range. And you look at that, after retesting it, we did see the price drop 8.4%. So, you can't make this up. You need to understand how resistances work. And this, once again, is a major confirmation for us. But, a lot of people have already forgotten this. So, I kind of want to just hold off on what we're talking. Let's kind of go back to April 7th. From April 7th, Hbar is up 78%. 78%, which again is not a small number by any means. So, anyone that's going to come out here and say, Hbar is not moving, I hope you guys pause the video and kind of take a look at it and explain that. Obviously, if you're comparing Hbar to meme coins that are sending, you're just making the biggest mistake, for comparing utility projects. We're really use case to a meme coin. That is the biggest mistake. Because certain meme coins are not going to be, I would say 99.9% of these meme coins are not going to be here to stay over the next, 12 months, I would say. But utility projects are the ones that will more likely than stay than memes. So that is that. If you're looking at this, a beautiful retest though. I'm really liking this. Again, we broke out of this 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level into the 61 point at 22 cents retest for the first time since March of this year. Clear rejection, like I said, but so far so good, maintaining its price very nicely. You want to see the price, pushing into the 61.8. One thing, yet again, that I don't want you guys to neglect is the 24-hour trading volume. It's still quite low, and this can be felt for a lot of utility projects, because once again, memes are, picking traction. Once again, you do tend to see utility run certain times. You do tend to see sometimes, meme run first. So right now, memes do have more momentum pushing from retail, and that is something that you don't really want to be neglecting. But we'll see what happens. So far, so good. Like this gradual increase. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.